RHONJ star Gia Giudice ripped to shreds over latest post. Gia Giudice grew up before the very eyes of Bravo viewers on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. But a lot of her choices have come into question in recent years. Why is she being ripped to shreds on her latest post? Keep reading for all the details. Used to be favorite reality TV daughter. Bravo fans first met Gia Giudice when she was quite young. She was just 8 when The Real Housewives of New Jersey premiered in 2009. She is the oldest of Teresa and Gia Giudice's 4 daughters. Viewers have watched the young girl navigate her teenage years, as well as the years her parents spent in prison. 15 years later, she's a college graduate, hoping to become a lawyer. So why is she being berated on social media? Gia Giudice ripped to shreds over latest post. Teresa Giudice is one of the longest-running Real Housewives, but she still has her haters. Sometimes that disdain extends to her daughters. Since Gia is the most active on social media, she can sometimes bear the brunt. Usually viewers abide by an unspoken rule not to go after the children of reality stars. However, Gia has become a regular on RHONJ in recent seasons, often weighing in on Teresa's feud with her brother Joe Gorga. In fact, Gia went toe-to-toe with her uncle in a few episodes last season, so her visibility has made her an easy target on social media. What did she do now to earn the wrath of fans? The young reality starlet has put her dream of pursuing a law degree on hold while she enjoys life in her 20s. She has leaned into the life of a social media influencer. Her latest paid content was sponsored by the Juicy Drop candy brand. Her latest social media post documented a paid trip to the Breakaway Music Festival in Kansas City, courtesy of the brand. She shared footage of nearly every step of the trip, including at the airport. But some social media users were less than impressed and ripped her to shreds in the comments. "All hot mess like her mother, oh. Why does she sound so uninterested when she speaks? Who cares, just go away. She's gonna be a snorefest just like her mother. Nepo baby. Of course she gets an endorsement. No one cares. Go away little girl, you're as cringe as your mother. Paint drying is more exciting. Who cares, go do something that makes a difference." I hoped Gia would do something worthwhile. Hopefully, this is a blip. The world of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, is no stranger to drama, but the latest social media stir involving Gia Giudice, Teresa Giudice's eldest daughter, has fans and critics buzzing louder than ever. At just 23 years old, Gia has grown up in the public eye, transitioning from a sweet, carefree child to a young woman with a social media following of over 1 million. Her latest post, however, has sparked a whirlwind of controversy, leaving fans divided and prompting headlines that scream, "Gia Giudice ripped to shreds over latest post." The post that launched 1,000 comments. Gia's now infamous Instagram post featured her lounging poolside at an upscale resort, wearing a designer bikini and sipping on what appeared to be a mojito. The caption read, "Living my best life, unapologetically." While seemingly innocuous, the post quickly attracted backlash for multiple reasons. Critics accused Gia of flaunting privilege, being tone-deaf during a time when many are facing economic hardships, and for allegedly riding the coattails of her mother's fame. "She wouldn't have this life if it weren't for her mom," one comment read. Another follower added, "Must be nice to vacation while the rest of us work 9 to 5. But the critiques didn't stop there. Some followers called out Gia for the drink in her hand, speculating whether she was promoting alcohol consumption to her younger fans. Family ties and public perception. Being Teresa Giudice's daughter comes with its own set of challenges. The Giudice family's history of legal troubles, including Teresa and Joe's prison sentences for fraud, has kept them under the microscope for years, while Teresa has worked hard to rebuild her reputation. Critics argue that Gia benefits from the platform created by her family's notoriety. "She's only famous because of her mom," one follower commented. "What does Gia even do besides post selfies and travel?" Gias Defenders, however, were quick to clap back, pointing out her recent accomplishments, including her college graduation and budding career in law. "She's more than just Teresa's daughter," a supporter wrote. She's worked hard to get where she is. Gia's response: unfiltered and unapologetic. True to her Giudice roots, Gia didn't stay silent for long. In a follow-up Instagram story, she addressed the criticism head-on. It's sad that people feel the need to tear others down just for living their lives, Gia wrote. I've worked hard to achieve my goals and deserve to enjoy the fruits of my labor. If that bothers you, maybe it's time to reflect on why. The response was met with mixed reactions. Some applauded her for standing up for herself, while others felt she missed the point of the criticism. It's not about jealousy, it's about humility, one commenter wrote. Read the room, Gia. The fallout among fans. The incident has reignited debates about the role of privilege and responsibility in influencer culture. As a reality TV alum turned social media personality, Gia occupies a unique space where her every move is scrutinized. Some fans argue that she's a role model for young women, proving that it's possible to rise above adversity. Others feel she embodies everything wrong with influencer culture, a perceived sense of entitlement and lack of awareness. RHONG fans are no strangers to heated debates, and this controversy has spilled over into fan forums and podcasts. On one popular RHONG podcast, hosts dissected Gia's post and the subsequent fallout. She's young and still figuring things out, one host said. But at the same time, she's in the public eye and needs to be more mindful of how her actions are perceived. Gia Giudice enters the chat. As expected, Gia Giudice has come to her daughter's defense. During a recent appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Teresa addressed the backlash, calling it unfair. Gia is an amazing young woman who works hard and deserves to enjoy her life, Teresa said. People need to stop being so judgmental and focus on their own lives. Andy Cohen, ever the instigator, asked if Teresa thought Gia's post was tone-deaf. Teresa, in true Jersey fashion, replied, absolutely not. My daughter shouldn't have to dim her light to make others feel better. A lesson in public relations. While Gia's post has undoubtedly sparked controversy, it also serves as a lesson in the complexities of navigating social media as a public figure. For many young influencers, striking a balance between authenticity and responsibility is a constant challenge. Gia's unapologetic response suggests she's willing to weather the storm, but the question remains, at what cost? PR experts weigh in, suggesting that Gia's response, while bold, could have been more measured. Acknowledging the criticism without being defensive could have gone a long way, one expert said. Something like, I hear your concerns and will strive to be more mindful in the future, might have diffused the situation. Moving forward, as the dust begins to settle, it's clear that Gia's latest post has left a lasting impression. Whether you view her as an empowered young woman or a symbol of privilege, one thing is undeniable. Gia Giudice knows how to keep people talking. For RHONG fans, the drama surrounding Gia's post is just another chapter in the ever-evolving Giudice saga. Love her or hate her, Gia's journey is far from over, and if her latest post is any indication, she's just getting started.